Guys, this is Tara with Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, and today I'm doing a deck review of the Cosmic Slumber Tarot by Tilly Walden, and this is actually one of my newer decks. As you guys know, I haven't really been on a deck buying anything, because I've been saving up to move out here to Arizona. So yeah, I haven't really gotten any new decks in probably 3 months or more. So this is like my first new one in a while, but when I saw it I was like, OMG. So this is why I need to do a little review ski for you guys so you can see the beautiful art and all of that this deck is. I got off the Amazons, by the way, and I will link that down below if you are interested. But with my reviews, it's never because I want people to have ginormous collections. It's more because I want to share something that I like with you guys, and I like art. We all have different particular tastes in art, so I'm sharing my particular taste with you guys. Okay, so it has that cool magnetic closure, and then you just slide this on out, and it's got a cool interior here. I mean, that's pretty rad. Okay, so we have this little slide out box here, and our cards are inside, and you notice that there's a little piece of cardboard that was put in here just to keep the cards nice and snug, because the guidebook is a little bit bigger than the cards themselves. But the cards are your standard tarot size. But let's go ahead and take a look at the guidebook first, because I'm all about at least taking a gander at what the creator artist had in mind before we start placing our own interpretations. So you have a little forward here about this deck, and by the way, there's 2 extra cards in here. One of them says the night and the other one says the day. And then you have your interpretations, full color, by the way, obviously, as you can see, for each of the major arcana. And going into the minors. So that's pretty cool. Also awesome art. And then you do a little flippy through. You have some spreads back here, in case you want to take a gander. I always like to try at least one of the spreads, that comes with a deck, just to have a little fun. And here are the bonus cards, if you're interested. So it says the morning greets you with dim light. The card reflects the chance to start over, the chance to rise into the day a little bit stronger than yesterday. And then you have your night card. Night comes when you need it most. It is the place for you to sink into and escape. The long day is coming to an end, but the night allows you to extend it to draw the time out. So I thought that was cool to be able to add those 2 things. So let me put my guidebook back here, and then let's take a look at the backs of the cards here. And you can see that they are reversible for those of you that read reversals, and you can see that it's a beautiful watercolor. You can also see that it has quite a sheen to it. It does have a coating. So I know some people aren't into super glossy decks, so if that's a deal breaker for you, this may not be the deck for you, but I don't mind. It doesn't seem to impede. The cards don't get stuck, and they're also not like super slippery, which I do get frustrated when they stick together. Or they like slide all over the place, like like there's some sort of oil slick on them. But this is okay for me, and they are pretty thick. So I'd say kind of around like the 360, maybe 340 GSM. It's a pretty thick cardstock. But what's nice about them having this nice coating is, let's say you accidentally got a splash of water on it, it's not going to destroy your cards. So I don't know if you're like reading by the beach, the pool, or the lake or something, and there's like a little splashy, you could just wipe it off and you go about your reading. But anyway, let's take a look at these cards. So I'm going to go ahead and take a look here. These are some unique interpretations, I think, of your Rider-Waite-Smith type of style, and I like that. That's, I love diversity in every meaning, possible when it comes to my decks, either a diversity when it comes to people or diversity when it comes to interpretations with, the colors used in the cards themselves, with, different mediums for art. I like all of that stuff. And I've been using this deck for about 2 weeks now, week and a half. No, week. 1 week, yes, because I got it right after I got here to Arizona. So I have had it for 1 week. I love the Empress card, by the way. And that Strength card, just like I'm chilling with my hand in this guy's mouth. And for some reason, this has Arizona vibes to me, or at least desert vibes. I don't know if you guys are getting that too. I don't know if it's the art style. I don't know if it's the colors or what's going on there. But when I saw this deck, anything that has a desert vibe to me or a forest vibe, I immediately am like, yes. So, yeah, so here's one of those bonus cards. See, that's cool. Like the moon is crying, and and how it's reflected in the water too. I don't know. It's just has some very interesting readings. I actually used this recently for some of my client readings because I connected with this right away. And usually I don't use brand new decks, especially if I don't have a firm grasp on it, a firm connection. I won't use it for client readings because obviously if people are paying for a reading, I want to give them the best reading possible, and I need to have a good solid grasp of the tools that I'm using in my reading. But I already felt such a deep connection, and like my reads were just like boom, boom, boom. So I had no hesitation in using it for my client readings. And I've been using it for my daily draws, and I've been using it for my Instagram readings and my TikTok readings, which, by the way, that's a new thing. I'm on TikTok now. Here I was like making fun of my high schoolers because I was like, TikTok, really? Which, yes, there is some silly stuff on TikTok, but there's also some awesome like pagan stuff, some witchy stuff. A lot of great tarot readers are on there. So, I mean, I was like, oh, there's some good stuff here. So, hey, TikTok. So yeah, I decided to do some daily readings there. So if you guys are interested, Kittens, Weights, and Tarot, which is the same as my Instagram handle, is my TikTok handle. So yay, I TikTok now. I have turned this into a verb. Oh, there's that, the second bonus card, the morning. That's just cool. That's an interesting Nine of Cups to me. I don't know, just kind of like all up in the water. And the art, my my buddy that I'm staying with, he's got 4 sons, and the whole family is just talented. My friend, his wife, their kids. And a lot of them are into art, either music or drawing or, whatever it may be. And they really like this deck too. So, and they range in ages from like 10 or 11 to like 19 is the oldest. So yeah, I'm gonna let them play around with this deck a little bit too. They've been having fun with all my decks and my crystals. So this is great. And if you want to pause the video so you can get a longer gander at some of the cards, you can do that too. And I found out maybe a year ago or the year before that you can slow the video down. So if you go into that little settings thing for YouTube, the little wheel or whatever, it looks like a little mechanical wheel, you can actually slow the videos down. See, this is cool. I love the reflection being almost like right side up or peering out, which is pretty cool. And that Six of Cups is pretty awesome. I like this one. Only one sword's really penetrating, but it's like water. I don't know, that's interesting to me. Actually, all of these are interesting to me, hence why I got this deck, right? You know, if the deck's not interesting, then you're probably not going to use it, and it's probably just taking up space. And here we have the Ten of Swords. It's like, oh, now her soul's flying. Or is it? We don't know. But she seems pretty content. This one's like, is that it? There's no more water. That's cool. That Death card, though. How cool is that Death card? That actually was what drew me into this deck in the first place. And there's our last one, Three of Torches. Okay, so I always do a little reading at the end. So, I mean, you can either end the video here or, hey, maybe just see if there is a message here for you. But I also do this so you guys can see how I read with the cards. But also I like to just kind of throw a free reading in there. So let's see what the Cosmic Slumber Tarot has for us. And if the message doesn't connect with you, that's okay. At least maybe you got to look at some beautiful art. And some wonderful cards. So let's turn these. Ooh, we have the Nine of Torches. Oh, we got that Death card that I told you was so awesome. And we have the King of Swords. Okay. So actually, let me bring these cards in nice and tight. So you can kind of see what's going on here. That Death card, yes. And then here we have the King of Swords. Okay, so what I'm getting here is that whoever this is for, again, it could be me, you know, whoever this is for, it could be several of you, and it may just apply in a variety of different ways, you know, because we're all leading different lives. But I do feel like there is some big changes, you know, because this is a major arcana card. So there's some big changes going on for someone in whatever capacity that may be. You know, it could be just some life changes, like some physical changes. It could be, you know, changing of locations like myself. It could be changing of an outlook, but it may feel like you're just trying to hold on, like, whew, all these changes that I got going on, I'm just trying to survive each day. I'm just trying to get through my week. And this is just a message letting you know that you're heading into this King of Swords energy. So just, you know, keep doing what you can do to kind of move through this change, you know, but make sure that you're taking in all the lessons and all the things that you need for your spiritual toolbox moving forward, you know, into this next phase, whatever that is. But it's bringing you into this King of Swords energy where there's more clarity. There's more clarity in communication with yourself, communication with your higher self, you know, not just communication with others, but also clarity in ideas moving forward on, you know, what the things that you want. So just know that you're heading towards this energy, which is freaking awesome, but you know, I know this could be a long process here. So just, you know, keep doing the thing, keep learning, you know, obviously never stop learning, never stop growing, because you're heading into a wonderful energy here. So anyway, that's the little read. And this is also my review of the Cosmic Slumber Tarot. So I hope you guys dug this, and let me know if you use this deck or you've been thinking about this deck, or do you pair it with Oracle cards? I haven't paired it with Oracle cards yet. I've just kind of kept it on its own. But, you know, that's not to say I won't pair it with Oracle, or maybe pair it with my Wally's World Oracle, which that link is down below in case you're interested in my deck. And also, I have my other links down below for my readings. So if you do want to catch a reading from me and maybe you want me to use this deck, just let me know upon booking. But www.kittensweightsandtarot is my website. I have a newsletter that I send out on the first of every month. I have my information for my my mystery school that I have. I teach Mayan astrology, but there's many other different types of courses. All that information is down below, my PayPal, all that good stuff. So definitely check it out. And if you dug this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to click subscribe, and don't forget to click that ding 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 notification bell for more videos just like this. And I will catch you spiritual homies later. Peace, love, and chicken grease. Peace out.